escape that. I can't get away from it, so therefore it's frustrating and angers me.
So what do you think about that?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Does it?
Yeah.
But I think the boys are very intolerant of the girls' emotions, don't you?
I think that Dean had to sit there and listen to both of them the whole task, and for him to just sort of... I think he was fairly quiet this week for what he could have said and wanted to say to her, but, you know, he knows that they were going through a tough time and that they hadn't been in those experiences before, so they're like, oh, well, you know, take a step back, and then he just had enough when she just nearly broke down.
But do you think the boys are not really understanding what it's like to live with a girl?
No, I don't think so. I think that there's a lot of talk about that, but we're all getting along in the house. It doesn't seem like it, but we do. We get along fairly well.
I think you will be surprised as to what we're going to reveal as the show progresses. I think there's a civil war going on. Yes, I do. So now Dean's done his deed. We've got 7 to go. There's that magic number again. I wonder how the 7 remaining samurai will wield their swords. Will last week's task of masters and servants obscure their vision?
Still trying to press that buzzer?
I don't know if it's working, so I just keep pushing it.
The topic I would like to raise is...
Is she coming? Can you look?
What, am I serving it?
Okay. Can you just please tell Geneva that I'm unavailable?
Is she coming?
No, I can't see anyone.
This is Big Brother. Geneva, your servant is talking with Big Brother.
There you go.
You should stop calling her now.
Master Christie, what can I get for you?
Can you go into the diary room and ask Big Brother if I can have my cleanser and sand shoes back?
I don't think you're going to get them back.
Really? Don't worry.
Yes, Master Christie, what can I get for you?
Are you upset?
No.
Okay.
Master Christie, what can I get for you?
Are you sure?
Yes.
One big smile. Accident.
Little Christy, she likes to play, but she's found the Big Brother game a little tough this week. Welcome back. You're watching Big Brother Nominations Live. Let's cross now to see who Christy pokes her tongue at.
We're totally the opposites of each other.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yep.
I fart, you hate it. I burp, you hate it. I just let loose, you're a bit sort of...
I'm more adult, you hate it.
Yep.
Wouldn't want to hang with you because you just think that I'm this boring old woman.
No way do I think you're boring.
I have seen so many colours, so many people's true colours that have really shone this week. Greg in particular, I want nothing to do with him. I just think he's inconsiderate, he doesn't show compassion. He's all for himself, much like his brother. But I've definitely learned how I'm not stronger than other people and how I can't stick up for myself. How I've learnt that I always say sorry for things I shouldn't say sorry, and as a result that makes me weak. For 2 points I nominate Dean. Throughout the week I've just noticed his selfishness and his rudeness, and he's just very ignorant. There have been so many times where I've been talking and he just dismisses what I have to say by ignoring me or talking over the top of me, and for me that is something I cannot get over. I find it completely rude and it just makes me feel uncomfortable and like I'm inferior. For 1 point I nominate Hot Dogs. I find him to be incredibly selfish and disrespectful. During the week he has taken my meals I've left over from dinner out of the fridge and eaten them without asking, and he just shows no respect for my living space. The other day he was cutting his toenails on my bed and left his toenails on my bed. So for me, I find that very disrespectful because I always show him respect, and it just makes me feel really angry that someone can do that without showing respect that they deserve.
Well, there we go. A new haircut, new attitude. Okay, now it's Kate's turn. Now, this week, Kate lost a mate. Has it filled her with hate, or has she been placated? Let's find out.
Can I just say,
no, you go for it. Have
for $10, you could have bought over a week's roll of toilet paper for us. You got so excited about the fact that you could get whatever food you wanted. You could get 3 tubs of ice cream that are worth $10.
And we did it. Yep.
You did.
The main thing here, Kate, was that if we bought that toilet paper, you guys were never allowed to use that toilet paper.
Don't for 1 second turn around and say that you thought about us servants when you did not choose toilet paper.
Okay.
That is what I'm saying.
With the whole me and Christy thing, we weren't giving her attention on Thursday night. You were hanging around me, and that's my fault because I'm the girl. I said, okay, if you really believe that and you're angry at me, yeah, it's all girls always blame girls.
Who's a loser?
Kate, you're acting like a spoiled bitch.
I've never called anyone a loser.
I'm sorry, but you are.
Chrissy,
I'm sorry, Kate. You are being annoying. You wanted to have a fight. Did you not say let's have a fight about this pool business? If you want to fight about the pool business, let's fight about it. Let's go. Okay.
This
Number 1.
is Big Brother. Kate, return all remaining alcohol in the house to the diary room now.
Oh, 2 cans here.
Kate, do not take another sip.
Oh. Hey, before you go, I need battery.
Kate, for taking another sip of wine, that's a $5,000 fine.
Oh, and a phone.
I nominate Glenn for 2 points for eviction. Obviously, Glenn and I were each other's masters and servants, and there were a few times that I felt that he didn't give me the same respect and consideration on a few matters as I did with him, which I was really surprised about. I spent a lot of time and everything like that with washing the clothes and blah blah, and in turn he was going to do mine, and not only did he not do it, but he was happy to leave all of my clothes out overnight, and when I asked that they be picked up, it was like as if I was asking a really big thing, and like he was annoyed at me for asking him.
Kate, you need to be more concise.
I'm just disappointed that he didn't, because we both have our little moral of do unto others as you want done in return, and I know that with things and clothes and stuff it doesn't bother him, but it wasn't about that. It's that he made me feel like I was asking so much of him when I know that I had busted my butt for him, and I don't think that he gave the same in return, and I expected a lot more. He made me feel like crap when I was asking him to do things that I thought were fair, and he made me feel like I was being unfair. For 1 point, I nominate Dean. I gave him farmhand, and I didn't think it was like a really bad thing. I thought it'd be funny and we could have fun with it, and he's totally taking it in a way that I'm also disappointed with. I was told that he's playing me he's playing up the fact that he's annoyed in order to get a reaction from me, and I don't believe that he is. I believe that he truly is annoyed, and I'm bothered by the fact that he can't be honest with me and say, Kate, I'm pretty annoyed that you gave me this, and because I think that we're great mates and stuff, but I get annoyed when I feel that somebody isn't being honest.
Well, that took a long time, didn't it? Okay, now, here's my theory. Kate nominated 2 boys, Glenn and Dean, okay? Christy's nominated 2 boys, Dean and Hot Dogs. Dean has nominated 2 girls, Vesna and Christy. You see my theory developing?
Yes.
Okay, now who would you have nominated this week?
Vesna for 2 points.
You see, there goes my theory. Okay. And who else? Who for 1 point?
And 1 point, I probably would have done Glenn.